So what basically I like to do is dubstep music, and I like to make trap as well. So today we're going to see how start drop. The first thing that I want to make is the drop because it's gonna be the hardest part. So I'm gonna design some notes for this drop, and uh, and then I'm going to arrange it very well. So we're going to see how to do this thing. Um, that's it. So let's use a G minor scale. Yeah, it's already G. I'm gonna use just a simple piano, so for just writing the notes that I need to. Okay, so two heart and nose. I really don't need it right now, apart the first one. So I'm gonna grab serum bass that is gonna be the hard bass that I'm going to use. So let's do this. Let's take a bass, and I want something that is really hard. Something that is harder. I want something that really hits my ears. Yeah, this one is cool. This one is cool also. So let's start with the G. So I'm gonna rename it Bass 1. Everything right now is very like raw, so let's place this right here, and let's continue like this. So I want to make this bass one more cool. I want to make some automation, and I want to make something that make it like bounce. So I can use this automation clip, but right now I want just to design some real quick drums for have a shape of the drop, so it's gonna sound a little bit better with the drums down. So I'm just gonna take dubstep kick, and I want this one, maybe this one's better. So, and I want the snare as well. A snare that eats this one. So what I'm going to do is just arranging some little drums and see if they work smooth together, just a basic thing, and then I'm gonna work just on the bass. So let's do this. Yeah, this one is cool. So let me copy and paste this one right here, and I want my kick to sound more cool and smooth, so I would just process it with IQ to turn on some frequencies that, yeah, I want to turn up this one. Not too much, but yeah, something like this. And then I want just to copy and paste this basic thing all over for 4 bars. So we're going to make just a drop 1 and drop 1. So it hits with maybe breaths. So we can do this just taking a sample that is with one note that is a brass. So and we can make an automatization of this bass as well. And let's do something like this. So we have here sub on, sub off. I will keep the sub. I want to automate the rate. Yeah. So browse parameters, LFO rate, create automation clip. So the bass seems to be more faster. So let's do this. It eats with a comb and then it goes up in this last part maybe. Let's check if it sounds cool. Yeah, this is cool. Maybe it can start also right here in the central part and go up like this. Copy. Yes. So once we go to this one, I want to elaborate this bass and make it sound more cool, and I need a different technique that I can use for make it sound more smooth. And one is finally a reverb. Reverb is very important, so I'm gonna use the width level to make it sound more cool, and I'm gonna turn like this. Yes, and this one is okay at the hand. Yeah, so after that I can use a wave shaper and an EQ to make it sound more smooth, like this. Look, so I'm gonna use a wave shaper. The wave shaper must be like this maybe, and I create an automation clip with the preamp on this, so it's gonna be something like this. Look, channel settings, create a sequence. I want the sequence that is at least long like this, and I'm just going to randomize something to see if it sounds cool. And yeah, let's try something like this. Nope, too much. So I'm going to smooth it up. Okay, now it's something better, and I'm gonna modulate a little bit like this, and let's see. It's still too much, so let me go down, up, smooth up. And I want this to slope like this, and I want to adjust the minimum, yeah, because the minimum is something that we have to change it every time. So I don't want the LFO. I want just to turn up those points that are very low. So I'm gonna create just a new sequence. I can even copy and I can use like a file where I can basically copy the volume envelope for this automation. So if there is, for example, a song that I want to an automation that I want to rip, I can just use the audio inside and see how it goes. You know what I mean? So this is very cool. I will show you later in a little while. So let's taste this one. This is still too much, so let's go up by hands, or let's just delete and create a new one. So yeah, I want this movement, so I'm gonna create it by hand. So there's gonna be something like this. Yeah, like this, perfect. Let me copy and paste it. I want to make it something more cool, but probably with this base it don't work, so let's just copy and paste this prehand thing. I'll hover, and then we can change it at the hand and then make it like yes, because now when I'm going to apply the reverb it will sound more cool. And yes, so I can even choose to delete this one if I don't want it, or all this entirely, but it is cool because when I'm going to sidechain everything is gonna sound a little bit different. So let me just use a OTT, and OTT is a compressor that make things sounds a little bit more louder. So it's a multi-band compressor, and it works in a certain manner. You give it an input and then it make it more glue. It glues more. One thing more that I want to use is in gain. So yeah, now it's perfect. And I want to saturate it with a saturator. Yeah, now it's perfect. It is clipping, but we don't give a shit because we are going to place a limiter. A limiter is going to limit the signal. Yeah. So now it's perfect. Let's proceed with the other part of our song. So let me just copy this one and this one, and then we are going to use another bass. Let's go to our MIDI reference first, hey. So I'm gonna use another bass that is gonna be like in hey, and I'm gonna take something that sounds more like a lead to be more, it is gonna be a bass but that sounds more like a lead. So let's see. Let's try this one, just curious. So yeah, something like this. Let's try, just try and you know. Oh, it is an epic fail. This one is cool, but not fun. Yeah, this one is what I looked for. So it is a grow. So let's make like this. Wow, 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 yes. And we make an automation to the pitch bend, and we're going to automate it like this, up and down. So yes, wow, wow, wow. And then we're going to elaborate it in the same way that we did with the yes. So I'm gonna create a new one in here, new one, insert new one, okay. And I'm gonna take a reverb to apply in here. Yeah, I'm called this bass 2. Bass 2, and we are going to use again the reverb, and from wet to dry to wet. So here we can play a little bit more. Let's see if something like this is cool. Yeah, probably at the contrary. Yeah, so like this. Yes. So now let's add some hi-hat to give it movements. So we're gonna give a little bit of movement with the hi-hats real quick, just for making the sounds more unique in a while. So we have already an idea of the drop and how it is gonna be. So I'm gonna take just some drum loop with some hi-hat just to place it right here. So oh yeah, this is out of time, just run copy and paste. So let's do this and let's do this. So let's take another. Yeah, here's gonna be a different part. This is gonna be drop 1.2. So this is not gonna be the same as the first one. It's gonna be different. So we need to adjust this part. Yeah, and then we are going to fill with another bass right here. That is gonna be another bass that we'll see, or two basses. So I can use like a Volks in here or a fill. Yeah. This is too big. Yeah, and we can now assign the other bass. So I'm gonna save it as a dubstep project YouTube. So I'm gonna take another bass and I'm gonna modulate it a little bit more, like probably a box. So let's take let's try this one. So G, let's go to G, D, D. Let's give it a try real quick. Nope. Or maybe yes. Yeah, this one is cool, but it needs a elaboration. So I'm gonna code this best free, and I'm gonna let me just browse parameters, pitch band. Yeah, now it's perfect. Create automation clip, and here we go. I want this goes up and down. Yeah, like this. And it is going to hit, yes. And I want some reverb also. So and the wave shaper. Yeah, I want everything. So ouch. Yeah, this is perfect. So now we are going to design the second part of the drop, but first I need to make a bass group so we can have the everything load. So yeah, I want a wave shaper right here. No, this one. Oh, this is too much. Yeah. Yes. And I want to play with some AQ also. Yeah, I want to sidechain first everything. So it is gonna be glue. Yeah, so I want to group this track, create a group. Nope. Nope. Okay. Bass. Oh fuck. Bass. Bass. And I want bass 1, bass 2, bass 3 routed to this track, and I want my kick to be sidechained to this track, so I'm gonna apply a 3 limiter, and I'm going to sidechain from the kick so it will sound more cool. And I want to use a 3D balance to move it from the sender, or stereo shaper is better, stereo and dresser. So I'm gonna pan left and right, so we'll see how it's going to be. So let's try something like this. So now that we did that part, we need to add some other element. So let's do something like this. Okay guys, I just had the good news. I can get ready to go to gym, so I'm gonna finish this part. And then we continue this later, so we can see how I can bend this one and then make from left to side like this, and add more bases to this snare roll, so it's gonna sound more cool. Yes, something like this. Yeah, from the left to the right here, or vice versa. And then we had the other bases right here. Right now I still don't have the other bases to place. Yeah, we need 2 bases for here, so we can continue the drop in a certain manner. So it's gonna be cool, believe me guys. We can also add something like this if we don't like the thing right here, the brass. We can add a synth that is gonna sound like this. Look. Let me mute this one, and let me put in tempo. But I prefer the brass, even if this one is more powerful. And then we had wah, 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 wah here, and then we continue. So I will just make real quick a basic melody harp in the G minor. So G, yeah, so arpeggiator, yeah, we have to arrange it like this. Repeat 2. And here make it a little bit like this. Well, this is gonna be like the initial harp that we're going to use with a different sound. It's not really important right now. The important thing is the drop. And then we will complete this later or tomorrow on this channel, so make sure your friends come to watch it. And we're going to add also percussions, we're going to add other elements that still are not present. So let me set in tempo this one. Yeah, you see how everything changed when I had already a percussions. So yeah, we will continue this later or tomorrow, guys. So just make sure you are subscribed to my channel, even if I am not famous, and that's it.